How's everyone doing today? I am great. I hope you are as well. We've had a wonderful couple of past episodes. If you are just joining us now, welcome. We've had a couple updates. If you haven't seen in the last episode, we have our first guest, Mr. Squiggles. Hey, Mr. Squiggles. We love Mr. Squiggles. Everyone has to love him. Everyone say hello. Okay, now that that's out of the way. We've been working on some farms. As we've started to get more and more items, our storage is becoming more and more unorganized, to say the least. So I kind of wanted to work on, some sort of storage organization. And since we kind of have been utilizing this hobbit hole that I made when I first started this world as our base, I figured why not extend it. So I did, as we've been adding a enchantment table and another portal, I started carving this out. But I think before we start to do any more, projects or extend this or add storage, we really got to square everything off. So that's what I'm going to work on now. Let's get this squared away. Okay, so as you can see, this is roughly as far cleaned out as we're really going to get it, and that's okay. So now that we know what the limit is, we can start kind of planning out where we want this collection system to sit. I'm thinking this right side has the most room. So whatever the final, it's going to be about 6 blocks wide for our collection system, we'll call it, and then the 2 blocks in front. So if this is the stopping point, like this wall, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then place a double chest in front of it. You're going to want to do this in a series of 3 by 3, so 9 total. So something that looks like this. Just like that. So 3 by 3 total. Now, it's very important when we do this that you're able to open the top chest. So you're going to have to, if you're doing it like I am and you're building this in a cave or something with blocks above it, you want to put it kind of where you can still open the chest like so. So I can open all 3 top chests. If you are not making this in a cave, you want to make sure that you're building almost this in a cube, and you'll see why in just a moment. So now that I have that done, we're going to work on the spacing or the walls for each section. So this is one section. You can duplicate this as little as or as much as you want. So I want another section, so I'm going to divide it by 1 block, just like so, and then start the next section, which again is going to be 3 by 3 walls of chests. So let's do this right here. And again, the same thing, you want to make sure you're able to open these. So I'll get rid of the blocks above. And then finish the section, and I'll go cap this section off as well. So now this is 2 separate sections we have right here. You can make this as much as you want. So I'm going to make this all the way to the end, as many as I can possibly fit, just for storage reasons. So I'm going to work on that now. Okay, so now that we have this, you can see they're all evenly spaced. My cats are starting to be loud. It's maybe I made a mistake here. Shh. Now that oh my shush. Now that everything's evenly spaced, you can see that we have one block between them. So now we need to really separate these for the collection system. So we're gonna go behind where this area is, and you're gonna grab a wall or fence block, and you're gonna take this, and you're going to build this up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do this between each layer. 2 out, 3 high. 2 out, 3 high. Again, you can do this longer than how I made, shorter. You can make this however you want. This is very much interchangeable. Perfect, just like this. And we got to put the cap on this side. Perfect. All right, now you're going to take the same block and you're going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then close it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and just continue doing this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 7, 9, 5. Okay, keep doing this for every farm that we have. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, just like that. Perfect. Now, an easy part, which is going to be, you're going to kind of need to get into this. So then you're going to grab your half slab and place a half slab along this line of chest, making sure it's on the top half. And then you're going to want to build a staircase leading up to it. So make sure you get rid of this block as well. So half slabs, staircase leading up to it, and then you're going to want to get rid of a couple of these blocks here for some height. This should be good right here. Make sure that you're able to walk up and you're able to access these chests. All right, just like that, and then do the same thing on all of them. So I'll do one more just so everyone can see, just so there's no confusion. You're going to take your half slabs, 1, 2, 3, your staircase blocks, and build up, getting rid of the temporary block underneath. And then you want to make sure that you're able to access the chests above. So pretty much clearing some headspace. That's what we'll call it, clearing some headspace. Do this on every single one. Pretty easy. Okay, this next part is pretty easy. As you can see, we've done all of this now. You're going to want to you're going to want to break a few more blocks, starting with this one right here. So you're going to break this block, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go to the next paddock and break this block. It's going to look like a little S. So 1, down the line to the right, and then do the same thing for this one, starting here, and doing the same thing. Just like this, and do this for every single paddock. So since I have one here as well, break the block right here. Oh, that's one too many. Don't want to do that. And then go to this one. Yep, perfect. And then start the same thing. Oh, I keep going one too many. That's on me. I'm so excited. Can't help it. Okay, so this, 3, 4, 5, and then go one more over. Boom, just like that. And then same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm placing one here, just like that. Now we're gonna wanna grab a bunch of hoppers and a bunch of copper blocks. Let's go get those now. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. You're going to take a solid block of copper and place it in that spot right there. Get rid of this, we're going to need that. Take a solid block of copper and then grab a copper hopper, and place the hopper facing into the copper block, and then hoppers facing into each other up until here with a chest on top. So you should have a chest, an S-line facing into the copper block. Now do the same thing on all of them. Copper block, a bunch of hoppers. So hopper, 2, 3, 4, 5, a chest on top. Do this for every single one. Okay, so we've done every single one, as you can see here. Now we can start to close this area up. So let's go and we'll close all these areas we're using to get in and out, just like so. And then you want to make sure that they're not able to jump up on this chest and escape. So I recommend putting a corner on it, just like this, just so they can't get out. Do this on every single one. Doesn't hurt to go a little bit extra. You'd rather them not be able to get out, so we'll do it like this. All the way around, just adding a preventable, jumpable layer here, that's all we're doing. Perfect, just like that. They should all look identically the same. Now here comes the fun part. The hard work is done. Now we have to decide what we want in our storage system. So the important thing you have to do before you start this farm or auto sorting system is take one of whatever block you want and put it in the chest that you wanted. So say I need at least one cobblestone in that chest. I need at least one cobblestone in that chest. So I'm going to put, cobblestone in that chest. I'll put dirt in this chest, and I'll put granite in this chest. Every single one of these chests has to have at least one item wherever you want it. So we have quite some sorting to do ourselves before we can start this. So let's decide where we want everything. Okay, so obviously we still have a lot more sorting to do, but I just want to show you guys kind of how this is going to work. So the very final step, once you have everything sorted, is to grab some carved pumpkins, and we're going to turn this into copper golems. Isn't that awesome? Look at that guy. So because we made the staircase, he's able to access all 3 sets of chests. So what we're going to do is let's take something simple. Let's put wheat in there. Let's see what he does with the wheat. So he's going to search those 9 chests. He's going to go through and be like, oh man, where's the wheat? Where's the wheat? If he can't find it, he's going to put it in this chest here. And he's going to put it in that chest there. Just like that. And then this guy's going to grab the wheat and check all his chests. And it'll continue to go down and down and down and down and down this line until it makes it to here. Any overflow that isn't sorted goes to here, and then we know, hey, we got to make a section for that block. So I'm just going to start throwing my stuff in here and seeing what happens. So we're going to start throwing... This is stuff we know we haven't sorted yet. And I want to make sure that we're getting these on the other side. So it's going to take a while. It's going to be a little bit of a pain, but eventually this will all get sorted out. And while we wait for all of our items to start to begin to get sorted, and I love how this looks, by the way. I always think it's so funny watching the copper golems just open their chests. But while this is working, I think we have to start making this look more like an appropriate storage room. So let's work on getting this place a little bit more into our style, huh? All right, folks, and I think we've come to a pretty good conclusion on this build. We have extended our hobbit hole to 10 times the size at this point. We still have some finishing touches to do, but I think this is kind of the look that we were going for. I love how this storage section turned out. I mean, that just looks fantastic. I still want to do some sort of access over here to put the items into the storage system, but these guys are, look at them go. They're just sorting away. And we definitely have to finish touching up where our old storage system is, which is right here. We have some, some touch-ups to do around here, make it look nice. But man, do we have a lot of space in here now. So what should I do with all this space? You tell me. And now we can start really sorting some stuff so we can really focus on some larger farms and just get ourselves squared away for some of the larger bills that we have in store. As you can see, this is definitely one of the more complex ones we've done so far. I am super happy. I hope this is a nice, easy way for you to start your own Copper Golem sorting system. I personally really like it. There is much easier and much faster and efficient Copper Golem farms, but I think this suits what I'm doing. I'm just playing by myself. I'll let them work on sorting stuff while I'm out and about working on stuff, and when I come back and need to grab something, I know it's going to be right there where I need it. All right, folks, thanks so much for joining, and I hope you enjoyed.